Hi, welcome to today's practice. My name is Arpana, and today we will be doing bits and pieces of everything, postures that will focus on strength, flexibility, and balance. So, we will be needing two blocks, a blanket, and a strap. So, just have them nearby, and we will get started in a comfortable seated position. So, just establish a very easy seated pose. You can come into Sukhasana where you have your legs crossed, or you can just bring your heel to heel aligned, your ankle to ankle aligned in case you have tight knees. And just closing your eyes and dropping the gaze down, keeping your palms to face up to the ceiling, relax the shoulders and very gently pull it away from the ears. And just bring your attention to your breath. Start noticing the movement in the body. As you inhale, the belly expanding and moving away from the spine. And as you exhale, gently drawing the belly back to the spine, drawing the navel into your spine. A soft expansion in your rib cage, your chest region. And filling up the breath into the front body and the back. Observe the rhythm and the pace of the breath, the quality of your inhales and the exhales. And as you're closing your eyes, just notice if you hear any noises around you. And try to tune your attention inward into your body, just focusing on the breath, allowing the noise to be and the thoughts to come and go, and simply just focusing on the breath. A soft, deep inhale through the nose, all the way up till your collarbone, and a soft exhale. We will begin the practice by chanting 1 Om, so taking the arms all the way up, bringing your palms together. Exhale, elbows together, palm to chest, chin to chest. Inhale again, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, elbows together, palm to chest, chin to chest. Last one, inhale and reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbows together, palm to chest, chin to chest. Keeping your spine long, taking a deep inhale to chant. Om. Just feel the vibrations in the body. And softly open the eyes to lift the gaze up. And releasing the hands down, just bringing the right shin to the front. Reaching your fingertips all the way back, trying to focus on your right outer hips. And very gently start to rock your body side to side. And if you feel a little more open and flexible, the feet can go all the way to the front, shin parallel to the mat. And you can start by dropping the forearms on the mat or just using a block, bringing your forearms on the block. Focus on lengthening your spine. When I say lengthen the spine, you start moving the chest forward so you're having a flat back almost. But now from here, having your left forearm down, just taking your right arm to the side to breathe in like you're twisting. And then all the way back down to twist to the other direction, right forearm down and reach the left arm up. You will be able to reach your arms slightly up higher into this twist. And then slowly come back to your center. Inhale again, lengthen the spine. Exhale this time, forearms down. Drop your forehead down to the mat. Keep flexing your toes, focusing on your right outer hips. On the next inhale, press into your palms, slowly come up and straighten the right leg a little towards the sides. Left foot towards your right inner thigh. Slide the right hand all the way towards your shin, reaching your left arm up. Exhale to lean to the right side. Think of pressing your heels and flexing your toes and reach through your fingers. And just staying here. If you have any tight shoulders, wrap the forearm around the waist. And slowly come back to your center. Twist right palm to the left thigh, spine long and tall as you inhale. Exhale to gaze to your left shoulders. Inhale, slowly come back to your center and bringing the legs back in, shifting sides. Walking your left shin towards the front and just slowly start taking your fingertips, walking the hands to the front. You may just pause here in case you start feeling your hips. Or you can start dropping your elbows down onto the mat or onto the block. And think of sending your hips back and the chest forward. And just folding down here. Pressing on to the outer edges of the left foot down. And then we slowly start to twist. So having the right forearm down, twisting to the left, taking the left arm all the way up. At the same time, think of pressing your left thigh and the hips down. On the next breath, bringing your left forearm to the mat and twist to the right side, reaching the right arm up. And as you exhale all the way down and dropping the forehead into the mat, you can also take your hands all the way to the front and bring the forehead down. Breathe into your hips, your spine. And then slowly pushing the floor away, walking your hands all the way back to the center, straighten the left knee towards the sides. Soles of the right foot to your inner thigh, slide the left hand, reach the right arm up. Exhale and lean towards the left side. Using the left forearm, the elbows to push down into your left leg. And keep reaching and extending through the side. Find that length from the waist to your fingers. All the way back, left palm to the right thigh and twist a little to the right side. And then slowly come back to your center, bending both your knees, keeping your feet slightly heels and toes out, and just start rocking all the way side to side. Just breathing into your hip flexors. You can think of dropping the knees all the way to the sides, especially the outer one. Good. And then you slowly come back to your center and we get into a reverse tabletop position. So having your feet flat on the mat, taking your hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades. You can also pat the palms with the block. Press into your feet, lift the hips, notice how your shoulder feels. In case it's tight, maybe you just pause here. But if you can, start sending your pelvis forward, knees in line with your ankle. Squeeze the shoulder blades and gaze up. Breathe in here, inhale. Exhale, gently drop the hips down. Straighten the legs and bringing your hands towards the back of your thighs. Pointing the toes, coming into Navasana, boat pose. Stay here, chest away from your thighs, nice and long spine. Do not go back here. And then dropping the feet down, once again taking the hands back, squeeze the shoulder blades, press the feet, lift up. Exhale all the way down one last time, hands to the back of the thighs and straighten the legs. You can always reach your fingertips down to the mat. And then cross your ankles, press your heels to your hips, push into your palms and jump up and back into downward facing dog. And slowly begin to bend your knees, start rocking your hips side to side. Lift through your heels, dropping the heels down, feeling a sense of opening in all of your thighs. Just going to make sure the video is recording. And stay in your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And keep rocking side to side. And slowly start finding stillness in your down dog. Good. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look between the palms, and you slowly begin to walk to the top of the mat. Ragdoll pose, grabbing hold of your opposite elbow, allowing the head and the neck to dangle, your upper body to completely relax and letting go. Just notice in case you have any tightness here. See if you can breathe into that to soften. And then the opposite forearms, grab hold of the opposite elbows and rock side to side. Release the hands, tucking the chin to the chest, softly lift up one vertebra at a time and relax the shoulders up, back and down. Classical style sun salutation, Surya Namaskar, keeping the feet hip width apart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms reach all the way up. Before we start, grab hold of your left wrist to reach the arms up. Exhale and lean to the right side. Inhale to your center to shift, hold on to your right wrist, exhale to your left side. Inhale all the way back, exhale hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms facing down, Uttanasana, belly to your thighs. Inhale, gaze to the front, take your left leg back, bend the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, palms down to plank pose. Inhale here and plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. All the way down, lifting up into Bhujangasana, any modification here. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift your legs up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sending your hips all the way up and back. Inhale, look between, step the right foot forward, lifting up into Ashwa Sanchalana, lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, fold down. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Interlace the fingers, pointing the fingers all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale to your right side. Inhale back to your center, exhale to your left. Reach through your fingers, think of pushing the pelvis to the right. All the way back, exhale, hands to your heart. Second side, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge through your hips to fold, belly to your thighs. Inhale to gaze to the front, send the right leg back, bend the left knee. Press the palms into the mat, exhale, plank pose. Inhale and plank, push the floor away. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest and chin down. All the way down, lifting up into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the legs up and back, Adho Mukha, down dog. Inhale, gaze between the palms, walk the left foot forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step the right leg forward, fold down. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more sun salutation, a different variation. Inhale, arms reach up. We'll take it a little slow here. Exhale, hinge through your hips, belly to your thighs. Inhale, hands against the shin, lengthen the torso. Exhale, fingertips down and take the right leg back and drop the knees down. Inhale, arms reach all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone under. Hold on to your right wrist to reach your hands up. Exhale and lean to the left side. Slowly come back to your center. Exhale to release the hands, fingertips down. Walk the hands slightly towards the front and slowly begin to straighten the left knee. Inhale again, bend the knees, drop the right knee down. Exhale, tuck the toes, straighten the left leg. Inhale again, softly bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs, forehead towards the left thigh. And the next time you inhale, drop the right knee on the mat, option to use a block, and straighten the left leg all the way to the front. Ardha Hanumanasana, half split, flex the toes towards the shin, and pressing the palms into the mat, dropping the forehead down. You can always pad your hands with blocks. Focus on sending the left hip back towards the back and the right hip forward. On the next breath, bend the knees. Press the right palm and twist to your left side, taking the left arm up. Now walk the left foot a little to the left side, reach your right palm all the way to the left and come on to the outer edges of your right foot. All the way back, send your left leg back to down dog. Shift your weight forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. All the way down, lifting up to Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift your legs up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Hips are still pushing all the way up and back, breathe into your hamstring. And taking the right leg up to the ceiling, three-leg dog, reach up through the toes, breathe into your left hamstring. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the left knee down. Arms up again, Anjaneyasana. You can always bring your palms together. Exhale, release the hands. Once again, half split, straighten the right leg. You always have the option to use the block. Flex the toes, lift and lengthen your chest, torso, and maybe pause here and slowly start bending the elbows to go down. You can also reach your fingers all the way to the front. Inhale to lift the gaze, bend the knees, lift the back knee off the mat, press the fingers down. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center, Samastiti. Inhale again, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, Uttanasana, belly to your thighs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift and lengthen the spine, chest in line with your shoulders. Exhale, fingertips down, this time the left leg will go back, drop the knees down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, drop the fingers down, and now we slowly begin to straighten the right leg all the way. Inhale again, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale again, bend the knees like you're trying to arch your spine. Exhale, point the toes. Two more rounds. Inhale, exhale and fold. Last one. Inhale to breathe. Exhale, pointing the toes, walking the hands closer towards your foot. Scoot your heels to the front and dropping your forehead or your gaze down. Or you can just stay here and breathe in. Think of sending your right hip crease back and the left hip forward. Good. And then you slowly bend the knees. Press the left palm, lift the knees off, and just twist to the right side, reaching the right arm up to the ceiling. And then walking the feet a little to the side, coming on to the outer edge of your feet, you kind of feel that opening in your hips and reach your hands all the way back. With your hands, do not collapse, push the floor away. Notice how I collapse down, don't do that, lift up. And then hands all the way down, send the right leg back to down dog, exhale. Inhale to plank, exhale, knees, chest and chin or all the way down. This time we get into locust, Shalabhasana. Hands go underneath your thighs, chin down to the mat, and slowly lift your chest and lift your thighs off the mat, squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale all the way down. Taking your right hand all the way to the side, left palm to your mid-chest. Exhale to twist, bend the left knee, point the toes. And think of walking the feet closer and closer towards your right wrist. All the way back. And to switch sides, left hand to the front. Twisting to the right. Bending the toes all the way towards your left wrist. And breathing into your deltoid. And just do not receive your feet off the mat. And then all the way back to the center. Palms to your mid chest, push up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, the left leg will reach all the way up, three-leg dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms to reach all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Straighten the left leg all the way to the front, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split palms down, and dropping the forehead into the mat. You can always extend your hands all the way to the front, relax the shoulders, and bring your forehead down. Good. The next time you inhale, bend the knees, tuck the back foot, lift the knees, exhale and fold. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms to your heart center. Relax the shoulders. Stay here for a few more cycles. And then we gently open the eyes. Now pressing the feet into the mat, interlacing the fingers, push the palms all the way to the front to a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your heels all the way up, shoulders in line with your ears. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one at your own pace. Inhale, press into your palms, reaching your hands all the way up. Lift your heels. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up once again to breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine. Exhale, palms down, bend the knees, hop or jump back to plank pose. Inhale here in plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest and chin. All the way down, lift up into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Now, take your left hand off and grab hold of your right leg, either your thighs, calf or your shin, wherever you can reach. Bend the left knee and twist to the right side. You can always straighten the legs, but if you're tight, bend the knees, lift the heels, that's okay. And rotate to your right side, rotate the torso. Allow your head to relax and see if you can release any tightness here in your back of your right thigh. And then we switch sides, hands down, press your hips up and back, taking your right hand, hold on to your left ankle, calf, bend the elbows, bend the right knee and twist your left side. All the way back, palms down. On the next inhale, taking the right leg once again up to the ceiling. Exhale, warrior one, right foot forward, left foot to a 45-degree angle. Reaching your arms all the way up. Stay here to pause. And release the hands down, straighten the right leg. Coming into Parshvottanasana, pyramid pose. You can always step the left foot slightly to the front. Inhale to breathe, exhale, hinge through the hips. And bringing your fingertips either on the block or on the mat. And dropping the forehead. Before you drop, don't round the back, shift the chest forward. And then allow the belly to drape against your thighs. Focus on the breath. Good. The next time you inhale, you lift the gaze. Left palm on the block, step your left foot maybe slightly towards the front, coming into reverse triangle pose, Parivritta Trikonasana. Take the right hand towards your right hip crease, sending your muscles in your hips all the way back to twist. Maybe just pause here or reaching your right arm all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Bend the knees, press the palms and step back to down dog. You can always pause in child's pose or just continue doing your plank, Chaduranga Dandasana. Lift up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 cycles of breath. Good. And then once we all settle back in Adho Mukha, downward facing dog, sending the hips all the way up. And bringing your feet slightly closer, taking the left leg all the way up, and notice, do not push your hips. Keep those hips quiet. Lift up through the legs. Exhale, left foot forward. Warrior one, bend the left knee, reaching your arms all the way up. Big inhale and exhale. Feel that extension and opening of your sides as well. Not just the front and the back, but also the sideways. Exhale, hands to your hips, straighten the legs. Walk the right foot slightly to the front. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, hinge through the hips. Fingers down to the block or to the mat. And dropping the forehead down to your thighs. Inhale to lift the gaze. Take a block in case you need it. Walk the right foot slightly to the front. Hands to your hips, lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist and stacking your shoulders, reaching the left arm up. Parivritta Trikonasana, reverse triangle pose. Exhale all the way down, bend the knees. Step the left leg back, down dog or knees down. Shashangasana, child's pose. Or one more round of your Vinyasa. Going forward to plank, cobra and down dog. Good. Press into the palms. If you still are not, push back into down dog. Inhale from here, taking the right leg all the way up to the ceiling, 3-leg dog. Exhale this time, bend the knees and twist, down dog twist. Maybe stay here or step the right foot down, straighten the left leg, lift up through your hips and the pelvis opens up and reaching your right arm all the way up and back. Chamatkarasana, wild thing. All the way back, taking the left leg all the way up. Exhale, Hanumanasana, splits, walking the right leg forward. Start taking the right foot all the way to the front. You can always drop the left knee down in case you want to stay here, half split. If not, straighten the legs. Your hips may not go all the way down, that's okay, use a block. Lift up and taking the arms all the way up to the ceiling. You can always have the fingertips down or hands to your heart, stay here. And then exhale, fingertips down and gently start folding down into your right thigh. On the next inhale, bring the left foot all the way to the front, take the blocks off and come into a seated pose. Bend the right knee, wrap the right knee around the left. Shift your weight to the opposite side and rebend the opposite leg. Now from here, bring the right palm down, take the left arm all the way up And press into your palms to lift your hips off the mat, hooking your elbow against your knees. And just stay here and keep rocking your weight forward and back. So the left hip here is lifting up. You'll also feel a little lower in your shoulders. And then come back down. Keep hugging the knees and twist to your right side. And let's do the same thing with our leg out. So straighten the left leg. Let me just turn so it becomes easier. Straighten the left leg and bend the right knee like you're wrapping the knees around. Now bring the hands down. Press the palms into your floor. Bend the elbows and slowly start dropping down. You can come all the way down, chin or your forehead down, or push up. See how this feels. Stay here. Or take the left arm, reach it all the way, grabbing hold of the outer edges of your left foot, and then slowly fold down. Inhale back to your center. Press the palms. Send your hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pause in child's pose, or do your vinyasa, or just stay in down dog for 5 breaths. Bring your awareness to the right side. Notice how that right body feels right now. Your hamstrings, your lower back, your hips. And then once you're ready, we push up and back into down dog to do the other side. Sending your hips all the way up and back. Your hamstrings, your hips should be a lot more open now compared to the beginning of the practice. So notice what's happening in the body. And pressing the right foot down, the left leg will reach all the way up to the ceiling. 3-leg dog again. Exhale this time, bend the knees, straighten the right leg and reach your left arm all the way up and back. And then hands all the way back. Taking the left leg up to 3-leg dog. Exhale, Hanumanasana, left foot all the way to the front. Scoot the heels and start taking the right leg back. You can always drop the knees down. And if you're very tight, use a block and bring your hips on the block and slowly start reaching all the way up. Taking the palms, arms all the way up, palms together and reach up. And exhale to release the hands and slowly start dropping the forehead into your thighs. You can always bring your forearms down. And then bringing the right knee all the way towards the front. Lift the blocks off. Just shaking the legs out. And this time you bend the left knee and wrap it around the right. Shifting your hips, opposite knee. And then the same option. Let me again twist to the other side. So you have your right knee folded and the left knee hugging to the chest. Take your hands as though you're twisting to the opposite side, palms down. Take a big inhale, exhale and fold. Come back to your center, elbow pressing against the thigh. Exhale once again, go down. Inhale, push the floor away, breathe in. Exhale again to fold. And slowly reaching up. I have to turn again. Now bend the left knee. And this time you bring both your hands down. So still your right leg is in the front. Till now you had it bent. Now you are extending. And then you bring the left shoulder to the inside. Shoulder is slightly pressing against the thigh. Shift your weight to the front and notice if you can go down. You can also try this with your fingertips. Just a couple of breaths to open up your back. And then taking your hands, grabbing hold of the outside of your right foot and slowly start dropping down. And then slowly coming back all the way up. Straighten the left leg. And coming into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose, soles of the feet together. Open the knees. And then just pausing here for a breath. And then walking your hands all the way back. Bringing your thighs together. And push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Look between the palms, bend the knees, exhale, hop, walk or jump to the top. And gently lifting up one vertebra at a time and bringing your hands to your heart center, Samastiti. Releasing the hands down, coming onto the long side of the mat for wide leg fold. Keeping your legs pretty wide, having your toes and heels slightly out. Inhale to arch up, breathe in. Exhale, hinge through your hips. Palms can stay down here. Chest aligned with your wrist or walking your palms. I assume because we did a lot of hamstrings, you should feel a lot more open. Hands down and drop the crown of the head down. A lot of options from here. You can start lifting your heels and push up into Shirsasana, headstand. Or just pause here. If you're getting up into headstand, very slowly lifting your heels up and bring your feet all the way together. The next time you inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, walking the palms all the way to the right side and fold into your right thigh. Inhale to your center, exhale all the way to the left side. And then slowly coming back to your center, taking your legs all the way to the sides, walking your hands back. See if you can slowly start dropping the hips down and bring the feet all the way together. Okay, now from here we'll lie all the way on the back. Have your feet out, knees in, and just pausing here for a few breaths. Notice the movement in your belly, your abdomen, opening and softening of your chest, the collarbones. And then softly release. Coming into Setubandha Sarvangasana, bridge pose. Feet down, heels slightly in and toes out. You can always grab hold of the corners of the mat. Lift your hips or interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. And lifting your hips all the way up. Release the hands, drop the hips all the way down. And draw the knees to the chest, cross your ankles and rock side to side. Coming into figure 4, left ankle on top of the right thigh, right foot can stay down or interlacing the fingers and reaching the right leg all the way up. Relax the shoulders. You can always keep the knees bent. And slowly start to straighten the right leg, reaching your hands all the way towards the top. Exhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders and knee towards your forehead. You can always go back and just stay here in the pose. And then release. Now, since you have your left knee already here, wrap your forearm around and just very gently cradle the legs. The right leg can be all straight or you can keep the knees bent. And then release. Before that, before second side, happy baby pose. Rock side to side. Straighten the legs, bend the knees. And then we switch sides. Right ankle on top of the left thigh. You can either stay here or draw the left knee to the chest or straighten the left leg all the way up to the ceiling. And now from here, walking your hands all the way up. Breathe in, exhale, lift your head, neck and shoulders. And slowly start bringing your knees towards your thighs. Knees towards your forehead. And then release. Once again, happy baby pose, hands to the inside of your outside edges of your feet and slowly straighten the legs. Bring your feet together and bend the knees back into happy baby and rock side to side. You can also slowly come up and go back. And gently release the legs down. Once again, have your knees out, knees in, toes out. And just pause here. Draw the knees into the chest, extend your hands, take a breath in. Exhale, knees all the way to the right, palms on the thighs. Exhale to twist. Just slowly begin to soften the body. Awareness to your breath. Awareness to your mind. And see if you can start to straighten the legs all the way to the side. Still have your heels in line with your hips. And then back to your center. And we switch sides. Knees all the way to the left side. Straighten the legs or you can stay there for a bit and then twist. And then coming back to your center. And then once again, you either keep your feet down or draw the knees in, and we pause here for a few breaths. And you may just stay here or just windshield wipe your knees. Keeping your feet wide and dropping the knees all the way side to side. Okay, now from here we are coming into fish pose. So you can either use your blocks in case you have one, or you can just do the classical style. If you have the blocks, see if you can increase the height of the block. Bring your shoulder blades between the blocks and dropping the head down. Just make sure your body feels okay. You can always relax the hands down as they are trying to bend at your elbows. Or just keep trying this, reaching your hands back. And see if you can bring the soles of the feet together here in the pose. You can stay here for as long as you want to. I also like to bring the block slightly down towards like my mid back and then rest the head down. So it's not exactly a chest opener, but you will still feel some support into your mid back, your thoracic spine. Slowly lifting up, taking the blocks away from you, and just coming up into a comfortable seated pose once again. We'll just do a breath work. Once again, Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So relax the shoulders, keeping your eyes closed. Left palm will stay on your thighs, left arm. Using your right hand, bringing your index and your middle finger to the base of the thumb. Cover the right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Release the hands, come back to your natural breath. And then releasing the hands, keeping your eyes closed. From here, we will lie all the way on the back. Just using any support that you need. Making sure your head and the neck is well aligned. Feet separated. Allowing the feet to flap on either side. Giving some space for your armpits to breathe. Just allowing your fingers to curl naturally here. Relax the face. Unclench the jaws. Just move your jaws side to side. And creating space between your eyebrow center. We rest and release here for next few cycles of breath. Slowly start bringing your awareness back to the breath. Start noticing the sounds around you. Start noticing the sounds outside of the body. And keeping the focus on the breath, gently start to wiggle the fingers, your toes. Now on the next inhale, bringing the feet together, reach your arms all the way up, giving yourself a complete stretch. And then exhale to roll over to the right side. And just pausing here in your fetal pose. Just bringing your awareness to your spine, taking a moment to reflect upon today's practice. And very gently opening the eyes, pushing into your palms and slowly coming up into a comfortable seated pose again, Sukhasana, having your spine long and tall. And bringing your hands to your heart center, taking a soft inhale and a deep exhale. Gently bowing down. And slowly start to rub the palms, especially the center. Cupping your warm palm, cover your eyes, feel the warmth, relax your eyes. And as you exhale, release the hands to gaze at the palm, keeping your gaze soft and steady. Then release the hands all the way down to lift the gaze up. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the practice, and see you soon next time.